back, aviators, to leg 22 of our tour from Friday Harbour to Darrington. I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, I've had a thought because obviously I got blurry runways, and I'm wondering if that's because possibly Friday Harbour, I believe, is one of the sort of, I want to say sort of bespoke add-on airports. But I've had another thought, because obviously the previous leg I didn't have blurry runways, and that's because I had a number of missed approaches. So I'm not going to miss the approach this time. What I am going to do, though, is try and circle to land and see if that makes a difference to the blurry textures. Now, interestingly, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Sim Update 3 Beta is out, and that is going to give you the option to download stuff, so you're not streaming it. So I'm hoping that will enable me to basically download the airports, and then there shouldn't really be a problem going forwards. But for now, we are still with the recent update 2 that has dropped. Don't know how long it's going to be until the beta 3 is out. Could be a while. Sim Update 2 basically took a while, didn't it? So may have to wait a month or two for that. I don't know. But anyway, let's get this flight underway. It's a short 30-minute flight, apparently, just over onto the mainland and Darrington Municipal Airport, and don't have a distance for that. 59 nautical miles apparently. So let's get the aircraft prepped, turned on, and off we go. So the simulator is beautifully smooth, so I just don't understand why it just, and the lighting and everything is fabulous. I just don't understand why it just struggles to download those runway textures. It is really quite annoying, but hopefully, as I say, I have a plan, and hopefully that's going to help, because I really would like to fly in this simulator, because, well, one, I've bought it, so it'd be nice to use it now, right? And right, I forgot to change the heading bag. Right, let's just set up on our runway for departure. I'm just going to have to snap the heading bag round. We're dialed up for 6,000 cruising altitude. Don't know if that's going to be enough. Hopefully it is. Find out soon enough, I guess. And right, let's depart straight out. So let's give it some gas, and off we go. Ooh, quite a bit of wind from the right. Really do need to get some rudder pedals at some point. There we are airborne. Fabulous. Let's get that autopilot on. Let's go heading mode. Climb. Lights off. Beautiful. Right, look at that lovely departure. So I don't know what weather we can expect on arrival. Hopefully it's going to be it's still grey. Does the sun ever shine in this part of the world? As I said on a previous flight, hold on, let me just concentrate a minute. I went to Vancouver, which is not a million miles away from here, several years ago now, about 5 years ago. And yeah, literally every day was more or less was just like this, and I was there for like, I think about 12 days. And I think I saw the sun once. So yes, to answer my own question, yes, it can be like this. Now we are going to, I don't know, I kind of want to stay below the clouds, but I can see some pretty big mountains in the distance. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to level off at 3,000, see if we can get away with that, because I don't really want to give you folks a flight in the dark, frankly, or in the grey even. Right, so if we okay, jump across, we are heading to Darrington. So the way I figure this working, is put Darrington in, 1S2. Okay, 1S2. Darrington. So Darrington wants us to fly straight in on 28, but you see, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to circle right round the airport and then land on runway, runway 10. Light rain, you won't be surprised, and visibility, so the visibility is going to be okay. Right, we're pretty much in the gloop now. What I'm going to have to do is, one, change my course, and secondly, put that on to check that we're going to stay above the, we've overdone it. There we go, so we've levelled off at 3,000 feet. I haven't put the flaps up because I'm an idiot. Wondered why we're going so slow. There we go. You really see the wind shifting us about. The only good thing about this tour, I guess, is eventually we're going to pass through California, and I'd like to think it's going to be a little bit more sunnier down those parts than it is this area, which is just, yeah, grey. I didn't want to open the window. I wanted to click on my... Right, I'm trying to click on my other screen and it keeps on opening my window. We are just flying over Hidalgo Island. There we go. So we are just to the south of Vancouver. We're of course just to the north of Seattle, so almost halfway between in Washington State. Right, I close my bloody window now. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, like I say, we are going to basically circle to land. Yes, the flight will take a little bit longer on the occasions that you would normally have a straight-in approach, but I'm hoping on the flip side it will at least load the runway textures in and I won't land on a blurry mess. So it's just a little experiment we're trying out. Might work, might not. Who knows? Who knows? I hope it works because, you know, as I said previously, earlier, I just want to be able to use this simulator because I think it looks great. I mean, look at those stunning visuals. It's just a screen of grey. I mean, you could be playing on a ZX Spectrum and have a grey view out your cockpit. Thinking about, just mentioned ZX Spectrums, you know, it's always funny when you pick up like an old game from like, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, and on the box it will say amazing graphics, and of course compared to today, obviously it isn't, but back in the times that these things came out, yeah, obviously they were. But, yeah. Anyway, what have we got down here? A load of circular things. Was that sewage works or oil refinery perhaps? I don't know. Bit of brightness, look at that. Actually see ahead of us. We have about another 39 miles to go. As I said already, we should be circling around to land at our destination. And this is what I love about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I just think the cloud weather depictions are just a step up from 2020. Yeah, they still look nice in 2020, but I just really do feel that you get, you know, 2024 just looks brilliant. Been a while since we've been able to fly a flight at this altitude, and that's okay. We're a little bit off to the side. this way. So we've got about 35 nautical miles left to go. Just want to get out of this bad weather now. Have some nice sunny days where you can really see the scenery. I like doing these flights, so you know, flying down nice and low, exploring new areas. It's a lot of fun. As much as I like flying airliners, you just don't get to appreciate. I mean, obviously when you come into land you do, but for the duration of the flight you don't get to appreciate the scenery of places quite like you do when you're flying lower down like this. It's nice to mix it up. Right, we have a big high mountain which we're going to need to move out of the way of, really. Hello, we've also hit some interesting turbulence. Try and avoid the mountains if we can. See the weather's deteriorating ahead of us as well. It's just endless bad weather. Come on, surely the sun shines here occasionally. What the elevation is of our destination airport, which we're now only 26 miles away from Darrington. Okay, want us to check that actually. Overcast, crosswind. Okay, so we could circle to land on 28. Okay, we'll do that. Airport information, altitude of 500 feet. Have to use our terrain radar to avoid any problems. I mean, yeah, naturally the weather's become crap. I mean, why not? There we are. That's definitely our airstrip. Oh god, we're going to have a... I tell you what, it's going to be a bit ropey trying to circle to land this. Because it's literally that and then the mountain. Yeah. I tell you what, let's circle to land it. Let's land from this. Obviously, we're not going to land this direction now. Oh god, what's happened to the weather there? Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, come on. Behave. We will circle to land, if that makes sense. Because that's not really going to give us much space coming round that way. There we go. We will descend another 500 feet. So you can see that doesn't really seem to have loaded in. So we'll circle round in a second. There's our lovely runway. Right, let's spin ourselves round. Hopefully not fly into a mountain in the process.
Did you open it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, no blurry textures, it worked. Happy days. God, what place this is. Welcome to Darrington. Got a tiny runway. I've got no power. Okay, I know what I'm going to have to do here. Yeah. Carb heat fixed it. Needed the carb heat on approach, didn't realise it's icing conditions. It's really narrow taxiways is ridiculous. There we go. Welcome to Darrington. Did I start the replay recording? You know, I don't think I did. I'm an idiot. I really don't think I started the replay recording, so I'm not sure you're going to get one. I have a horrible feeling I didn't. Find out in a minute. Landed just as the weather closed in, so we were lucky. Decent landing. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Can't believe this is the quickest turn rate. Nice, what the rate was. Okay, so a quick review of this 30-minute flight and a lot better landing, 104. So yeah, doing the circle to land thing, no blurry textures on landing, so at least they enable me to do these flights. Obviously circling to land's not as possible on VATSIM or anything like that when I fly airliners, but yeah, that's good that we didn't have any problems there. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.